Jurassic Park was one of my favorite movies growing up, and frankly, it still is. And this iconic scene has been immortalized as a Lego set. So of course, I couldn't resist. This is of course the scene with the sick Triceratops. And they have to explore the giant pile of poop for poisonous berries or plants. And here we have the Jurassic Park Jeep, the pile of poop, the Triceratops, and a couple of our favorite OG Jurassic Park characters, Ellie Sattler and Ian Malcolm. Ellie Sattler's character is a paleobotanist, and Ian Malcolm is a mathematician. And those will remember that these were experts brought to the island Isla Nublar, where dinosaurs were being cloned to be brought to people's amusement in a giant zoo-like resort. And they were brought on to vet the place and endorse it. And of course, there is no shortage of chaos that ensues. Let's get started in building this Lego set. Often see little paper bags in the Lego set. So let's see what's inside. Here we have the head of the Triceratops in one bag. And the limbs of the Triceratops in the other bag. This does not look overly complicated. Let's go ahead and assemble it. So here we have the Triceratops, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of good detail work on it. start with bag number 1. Now that that's laid out, I'm going to adjust the camera angle so you can see what I'm working on in real time. Let's do it. Okay, so now we're ready to start. Let's go ahead and build. First things first, we have to put together Dr. Ellie Sadler. Let's put her on top of the Triceratops for now. That's pretty fun. And now we can get started with our build. I think the first step is building the Jeep. So we're putting together the bottom of the frame, and it looks like these are running boards for the sides of the Jeep. There we go. This movie is super iconic. It is a classic flick. And I know there are a lot of fans of Jurassic World, the newer Jurassic Park franchise. And don't get me wrong, I definitely find those to be very entertaining. But I think nothing really compares to the original. Like the origin of the whole story, because that's pretty cool. Let's see here. It was so kind of revolutionary an idea. I've talked about this before, but the book was written by Michael Crichton, who you may have heard of before. He wrote the show ER. He wrote other stories like The Andromeda Strain and Congo and Sphere. There was a crazy movie called Sphere back in the day, and of course that's who wrote that. And the interesting thing is he was a doctor. He graduated medical school, and instead of completing his residency after medical school, he pivoted into writing full-time and got into Hollywood and that whole piece, and obviously was very successful. There's no question about that. But I always really loved his stories because they were so imaginative and in like vivid detail, and they honestly based on like real scientific phenomenon or technologies or tendencies. He wrote one story called Timeline, which was kind of a sort of like time travel story, but it wasn't really time travel. It was like parallel dimension travel kind of thing. And I read that in grade 8 and I was like, oh my god. And for a while I was like, I want to be like a quantum physicist. I was a very impressionable person. You watch Jurassic Park, you want to be a paleontologist. Watch Timeline, want to be a quantum physicist. But I guess there are worse things. He was definitely an inspiration for me growing up, which is pretty cool. So, Jurassic Park is such a wild idea because it is like, in my mind anyways, conceivably possible that if they were to have and store the DNA of a dinosaur, could they realistically clone them? I think that technology does exist, and the idea in Jurassic Park was that they didn't have everything they needed to do it, and so they needed to use parts of amphibians and reptiles' DNA from today to fill in the gaps in the genetic code. And it seems to me that is frankly a possibility. Let's see here. I just want to make sure I'm doing everything right here. Okay. I think this is supposed to be a double layer on this one, but I could be wrong. All good. And now, of course, I think it bears true that, us and dinosaurs were never really supposed to exist at the same time. Supposed to by, like, evolutionary standards and whatever. It just didn't happen that way. And so you have to imagine it would be a real shuffling of the food chain, or could be. But of course people are capable of so much sentient thought and the like. And so of course there is some advantage there. But dinosaurs get very hungry and they're very big. And that is not something to take for granted, I think, anyways. Big hungry dinosaurs, not ideal. And of course, the thing that's not surprising about the story is that you would think that it would be a cautionary tale. appreciable that there would be individuals focused around conservation of these animals that now certainly you could reason that given that people created these animals or cloned them or brought them back into existence, there would be a responsibility to protect them as now living things. And so, frankly, the conservation piece makes a lot of sense to me. This is coming together quite nicely, actually. There we go. Oh, I made a mistake here. There we go. A few mistakes here or there. Who's really paying attention anyways? Well, I know you are, but in the grand scheme, it's okay to make mistakes. That's what I tell myself anyways. Okay, now it's time for a sticker. It's a little map of the island, which is pretty cool. Very happy with that. That went as well as it could. It's like a little computer console there. Brilliant. We're finally getting some real deal spring weather. And I've said this before, but I am definitely like a summer person. I really appreciate the warmer weather and the summer weather. And so I am very excited for the season change and what that's going to bring. Definitely. There we go. It goes there. working for a while in Hamilton, Ontario, and I went down to work one day, and I saw, I don't know if it was like a replica or if it was an actual prop from the movie, but I saw a Jeep that was like green and yellow and like all kitted out with the Jurassic Park stuff on it, which was pretty cool to see. And I always wish that I could like talk to the person who owns it, because it would be so cool to be like, what is the story behind this? Why do you have this vehicle? And can I go for a ride in it? You just kind of want to see, we got the Jurassic Park logos on there. You just kind of want to take it for a spin. Well, I do anyways. There we go. More stickers. Beautiful. That really is working out quite well, actually. I'm not good at putting the stickers on. I don't think I'm like patient enough to like take the time to put it there. This goes in here. Excellent. And then this piece goes right in here. Behind the steering column. So that's the body of the vehicle. So we'll put the rest, little extra pieces aside. And let's move right along to bag 2. Alright, on to bag 2. This piece like that. Perfect. And put these little grills on here, just like so. And that green piece, and then we need a sticker. And it's gotta go camouflage away from the little bit on the bottom. So we'll apply that just like that. Perfect. Brilliant. That looks awesome. Sometimes pieces fit on really easily. Sometimes they need a little extra help. So we gotta do that twice. So we need another one of those. Yeah, there we go. This is definitely coming together nicely. So now these go on the back here. Just like that. It's kind of a rear bumper. Works brilliantly. And now we're doing a windshield. Okay, not that one. This one. Yeah, if I were to get into the actual Jurassic Park Jeep, I would bring a little plastic cup of water. 100%. Because I would want to replicate the scene when they see the water ripple, and then they of course know that the Tyrannosaurus Rex is approaching. Which is not ideal. Not ideal. Definitely not ideal. Sometimes they snap in so perfectly. Sometimes they don't. Ouch. Okay. The top runners need to go into place. And little accents for the roof. Now we set that aside and keep building as if we weren't already building. There we go. This is definitely progress. You're doing very well, I will say. Very well. I hope that people are enjoying the Lego videos. They don't seem to do as well on the channel, but I mean, not every video is going to do well, especially when you're trying new things and experimenting a little bit and finding your footing. I have gotten positive feedback on the Lego videos, and I know that some people request them and enjoy them, and I really enjoy them too, and I really like building Legos, so my plan is to just keep making them. As long as people are watching and enjoying it, then I'm definitely down to keep making them. They're a ton of fun to make. I hope everyone's having an awesome day today. I'm in the process of moving, and I have to keep packing and stuff today, so it's going to be a busy day. I've been working so much that it's been hard to find time to going nuts outside. Unavoidable, sorry about that. Yeah, it's been really fun, and I just really want to say thank you to everyone who's been tuning in to the 30 Days of ASMR. If it wasn't for you, there would be no 30 Days of ASMR. So I really appreciate it, and I really am very grateful to everyone who keeps coming back and tuning in for the content. So thank you so much. It's been a ton of fun. I literally cannot get enough of it. It's having so much fun. Okay, now these go on here like that. Just like the same as the other side. That's where we're at now with the Jeep. We're making progress. Alright, I just had to make a quick fix on something. I will confirm that it is way easier to make mistakes when you're tired. Not making excuses, obviously, but yeah. I had something kind of mirror imaged, which was not ideal. Okay, now we're putting on the hood of the car. Nice. Very cool. Now we're making the roof rack, I believe. It's kind of a little roof rack. Oh no, it's not a roof rack. It's for the back bit. Cool. There we go. It's for the front bit here. Nice. So that goes kind of on there like that. It's like a grill for the front. You see that? Kind of a grill. It's pretty cool. Now we've got to do some funky business here. All this funny business. Oh, I see what we're doing. I see what we're doing. Oops. This is kind of a little piece that wraps around the outside. Like that. Well, that's pretty cool. Okay, doing another one now. To put on the other side. Just like that. That's kind of like protection. Alright. Now we're doing some lights or something, I think. Okay. Yeah, this is like a little spotlight. It's gonna go on the outside, kind of like a police car. And then we need little green grills. Those will go inside there. Just like that. Oh, no. Classic. those are their little rear view mirrors. It's pretty neat. More to do, more to build. But you know what they say, Rome wasn't built in an egg. Wait, did they say that? Beautiful. Lots of grills and stuff like that. I think this is maybe for the roof. I'm not sure. Not sure. Okay, let's see here. Hold the phone here. Something funky is going on. There we go. Thought maybe I was missing something. Just like that. And like that. And then some lighting fixtures. I see what I did wrong there. All good. All good, all good, all good. Cool. Very cool, very cool. Excellent. I'll put that aside. I've got this. Okay, so that just kind of sits like that. And then this piece goes like that. It is the roof. We got it. That's pretty cool. I was thinking it would be cool to see a Lego Ghostbusters. Oh, you know what? They do have that. Of course, I knew they already had that because my brother has that. Yeah, that would be a fun build. That would be a very fun build. Let's get these wheels on there. So that is me. But I'm stoked that I will be able to say that it's something that I've done now. A pile of Lego poop. Oh wow. Different colors and consistencies. Fascinating. I guess it makes a lot of sense. Okay. What is going on here? Gotta fix that. That piece needs to be fixed. There we go. That goes there. Okay. So this requires one of these and one of these. And then one of these. And that goes like that. Okay. We've got to do that twice. We take one of these, one of those, one of those, and one of these. And then put that on the other side. It's poop again. There we go. Now we need some leafies and stuff to grow up from the side. Little leafies. Perfect. And some little sprigs. Some little sprigs. Couldn't hurt. Ah, yes, the berries. So they've got these little berries, and of course, if you remember from the story, they have to dig through the poop to find the berries. So those go in the center there. Which is kind of fun. True to the story, true to the story. Here we go. I don't think that's gonna fit. What am I missing here? Ah, silly me. We're going for texture here. We're going for texture here. Oh wow. There's a little frog, a little brown frog on top. That's funny. And then that goes right on top like that. It kind of sits in there so you can remove it and just find the berries underneath. And that's that set. Very cool. We gotta put the rest of the platform pieces on here. And there we have it. Let's just go through the set now and you can have a look. So we've got the Triceratops here with Dr. Ellie Sadler. We've got the Jurassic Park Jeep as well. And Dr. Ian Malcolm with the shovel digging out the poo berries to determine why the Triceratops is sick. So that was a really fun set to build, guys. Thank you so much for joining. I had a blast. I really appreciate